president has his first Republican who's running, who is not President Trump. Massachusetts Governor Bill Weld says that he's entering the race. The press secretary for the president's re-election campaign spoke to our Elaine Keano. I want to play that, and then we'll talk about it.
So how seriously is the president's campaign taking a challenge by Bill Weld?
Not seriously at all. And we would refer you to the Republican National Committee. They've said quite clearly that there is no primary challenge. They support President Trump. And what they're saying is reflecting what Republican voters across the nation have told us. President Trump has the highest own party approval rating of any president in either party, with one exception, and that's Bush during 9/11. He also got more votes in a Republican primary than any nominee in the history of our party. So our voters have sent a pretty clear message. They stand with the president. The RNC has reflected that. We're unconcerned.
Okay, so one could argue that perhaps Weld is a long shot. The president's, I think, raised like $30 million and has all kinds of money in the bank. It could be more than that. But does he have the possibility of maybe starting a conversation that had not been happening before?
The correct answer should have been from the president's advisors is there are only two ways to run: scared and unopposed. And so, you never say we're discounting this, because then even a blip or even a little momentum is seen as larger momentum. So Bill Weld, the biggest difficulty is he ran last time on the Libertarian ticket as the second fiddle.
He says he's going to stick with the Republican ticket.
So that makes it more difficult. Having said that, I hope it does start a conversation. I hope he's not the last Republican to enter the field.
Are you going to support President Trump in 2020?
No, I'm not. I didn't support him last time, and I won't support him this time.
When you look at the list of potential Democrats, are there any at this point that you would support?
I'm on record of saying that I would support a Democrat. I hope that the Democrats nominate somebody with broad appeal who can, appeal to a broader electorate. Somebody
Have you seen anybody yet?
Yeah, well, obviously Joe Biden comes to mind. That's who strikes fear in the heart of a lot of Republicans for running, because he can speak to the Rust Belt, for example, and he was in the Senate for more than 30 years. He knows how to work with Congress on a bipartisan basis. Somebody like Amy Klobuchar, for example, works very well across the aisle. And those type of people who can have a broader appeal, not just excite the base on the left, but also get crossover votes. I think that's what's important.
Oh, we're still waiting to hear from Biden, though. Apparently he's making commercials and stuff, so maybe someone can leak. Yeah, exactly.
Cory Booker is announced officially. Cory works well with the other side on a number of issues. In fact, we'll be talking to him on criminal justice reform coming up.
It'll be an interesting 2 years.
Yeah.
Jeff Flake, thank you very much.
Thanks.